Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, especially for Mr. Faris. My name is Nur Kuzaimah binti Iskandar, matric card number M19EC0133. I'm from School of Computing, Faculty of Engineering in University Technology Malaysia. Today, I would like to explain my lab from subject SECR1213 Network Communication Section 9. In this lab, there are 5 parts that I want to introduce. The first part is the basic HTTP GET response interaction. Part 2, the HTTP conditional GET response interaction. Part 3, retrieving long document. Part 4, HTML document with embedded object. Part 5, HTTP authentication. Let's see. In this part, I will explain about basic HTTP GET response interaction. So first, we start up the web browser, and then we start up Wireshark and use active interface, which is Wi-Fi, and then we go to the filter and type HTTP because we only focus on the HTTP part. So we wait around 1 minute before we start capture uh, the packet. Alright, so now we start capture the packet, and we would like to see what happened when we paste the link into the my web browser, which is I use Google Chrome. So after that, we stop the capture. As you can see, there is no capture at the packet. So as you can see, my web browser running HTTP version 1.1. And my web browser is accepted language English US English US. Next is we would like to focus on IP address. For the source is my laptop IP address, and the destination would be my web browser address. Next is we would like to see the status code written from the server to my browser. As you can see here, status code is 200 and the description is okay. Next is the HTML file that I retrieved last modified at the server. So as you can see, I will filter the HTTP last modified, and there is no HTML file that I retrieved. It is because as you can see on this part, my web browser last modified is on Saturday 5 December. For the HTTP GET response interaction, uh, there is 128 byte of content being written to my web browser. As you can see in the row data in the packet content window, there is no any headers within the data that are not displayed in the packet listing window. In this part, we would like to see how the conditional of HTTP get response. So first, we need to clear our history in the web browser. So here we go. So after that, so it has a clear cache, only this one, and then we would like to start up the Wireshark as usual to capture the packet list. So we choose the active interface and go to the web browser and paste the link from the lab, and we go to Aisha and it's still running, and we refresh, and then we go to Aisha again and stop the capture. So when we have stopped the capture, we focus on the HTTP filter, as you can see here. As you can see here, there is no if modified sign line in the get message. Yes, the server did explicitly return the contents of the file. Waisha includes a section title line base text data which is you can see here, it show what the server sent back to my browser, which is specifically what the website show when I broke it up on my browser. Uh, yes, in the second HTTP message, I see if modified science line was included. The information that follow is the date and time that I last accessed the web page. The HTTP status code is 304, not modified. It is because the server did not return the contents of the file because the browser simply retrieved the contents from its cache. Had the file been modified since it was last accessed, it would have returned the contents of the file. Instead, it simply told my browser to retrieve the old file from its cache memory. In this part, I would like to talk about how retrieving long document. So first, I will clear my history first, as usual. After I have started up my web browser, and I will open the Wireshark and then choose the active Wi-Fi active interface, which is Wi-Fi, and start to capture the packet. So I go to my web browser and paste the link, and as you can see, there is a long document. So I stop the capture, and I filter the HTTP. As you can see here, my browser only send one HTTP GET request to the server. The packet that contained the GET message was packet number 229. So here we go. Next is the packet that contains the status code and phrase which the server sent in response to the GET message was packet number 239. As you can see here. As you can see here, the code and phrase in the response was 200. Okay. The data containing TCP segment were needed to carry the single HTTP response, and the text of the bill of right is to, as you can see here, there is two segment that resemble in this part. In this part, I would like to talk about HTML object with embedded document. So we, as usual, we paste the link and we run the packet, and we capture and stop the packet. So, and then we filter the HTTP and just press enter. As you can see here, there is 1, 2, and 3. Uh, 3 HTTP GET message request from my browser. The message is one each to each for each of the following, which is the text HTML, the PNG, and the cover of book, Uros cover. As you can see here, the timestamp for this person PNG and the Rose book timestamp was different. So the browser download the two image in serially. It because I believe this to be the case because the first image was request and sent before the second image was requested by the browser. Had they been running in parallel, both files would have been requested, then would have written in the same time period. In this case, however, the second image was only requested after the first image come back. Next, I will explain about how HTTP authentication. Uh, First, we start up the browser, and then we start up the Wireshark, and then we choose the active interface define and start capture. paste the link and enter. As you can see here, we require uh, to fill the username and password. We require to fill the username and password, and here we go. As usual, we filter the HTTP, and then and at this part we will see the message that 401 unauthorized. The new field that is now included is the unauthorization field. This is uh this is included because we send the server a username and password along with our request setting that we were authorized to receive the page. My reflection. From this lab, I have learned a lot of knowledge and experienced a new thing. There are hundreds of filters available in Wireshark. A large network could have numerous filters and many different types of traffic. The three filters that might be useful to a network administrator is include TCP, specific IP address, source or destination, and protocol such as HTTP. Wireshark also can be used in a production network since Wireshark is often to use in security purpose. The security can be divided into two parts, which is after the fact analysis of normal traffic or after a network attack. New protocols or services may need to be captured to determine what port or ports are used. For example, in part 5, the authorization request. We need the authorization so we can know from which source and the destination that our important thing for our network that we share to who and where. I think that's all from me. Thank you.